Well, I am an admirer of Elisa's. Elisa has even worked for me, and the fact is that she is talented.
What's it called? Kermit and Friends?
Kermit and Friends.
Kermit. But if Kermit...
You're saying
like
not to
frog?
do...
Yeah,
wait.
I actually have watched a few hours of Kermit and Friends.
How many hours have you watched, Natalie?
Oh, no. Probably indulged in 8 hours.
Holy...
My wife and I watched Benji's ex-girlfriends or whatever's going on. We watched this crazy podcast, and I have to say, this is one of the, probably in the top 5 things I think about right now.
She has a podcast, but she gets to come on the radio. It is craziness upon craziness.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Kermit and Friends. I'm Elisa. This is Fozzie, and Kermit is watching us from heaven right now. I truly believe that. Thank you for loving me. I hope I was good to you. You have my heart forever. You inspire me in everything I do, Kermit, and that's the truth. To the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, please touch every person that's watching this show today with your grace, your love, your joy, your hope, your mercy, and your faith, and eternal salvation. Cover everyone here with the blood of our Creator, Jesus Christ, or whoever you think it is, okay? Whoever you think it is, that's who's watching today. I really appreciate everybody for being a part of this show. We have Ethan Ralph, a great guest that I'm super excited about. So if you don't know who Ethan Ralph is, he's like a huge guy on the internet. He's a very successful YouTube channel and a very successful online presence, and that's what we're trying to do here. Our studio is full right now. So if your name is Trumpster Bob and you just texted me, just be patient because you're getting on. I'm going to bring on my co-host, Sugar. Sugar, I'm taking a lot of creative risks today. I just got to be honest with you.
Good. Never got anywhere. No sailor ever learned anything sailing smooth seas.
Right. I know. I'm just like, today I was thinking, should I be safe with the show or should I really go for it? And I'm thinking I should really go for it. We have this guy, Ethan Ralph. He's incredible. He's our first guest. And I want to ask him a million questions because I'm so curious how somebody really succeeds like with an internet show, because we have an internet show and we want to succeed. And speaking of success, I have my Kermit and Friends mask right now.
That's so cute.
Is it adorable?
We got coffee cups.
Hey, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Hands Bill. I'm so excited that you are here to spend this beautiful show with us. And we got Ethan Ralph coming on next. It's so amazing. And I'm just so excited. So, Bill, you sent me a very interesting email with a bunch of topics for us to bring up. And I have it right here.
Yes.
Okay, so you're scared.
Well, I heard the Robin song.
Marco, the thing is, Elisa, you spoke about dating.
Yes.
And you dated powerful men. You also dated regular guys.
Not recently.
Yeah, but someone mentioned that some powerful men take advantage of women, and sometimes they're nice guys, and sometimes they use women, sometimes they don't. And a powerful man doesn't have to be a guy with money or
Mhm.
success. A powerful man could be a funny guy that you like, and
One second.
a funny guy that you like. So it depends on your taste.
That's true, because I think a guy with humor does have a lot of power. Kermit and Friends.
Hi, I was just calling in to let Sugar know she's looking beautiful today.
Oh, who is that? Oh, he hung up. That's so cute. Oh, how beautiful. Yeah, if you want to call in with any compliments for Sugar
We like
or me,
compliments.
yeah, we love compliments here. So thank you. That was so sweet. I wish I knew who that was. So Bill, what you're saying is a guy can be powerful even if he doesn't have money, he doesn't have any success. I believe that too, actually. I'm right there with you. What do you think, Sugar?
Yeah, an alpha male is an alpha male no matter what. Like, you could have a guy who's in jail, and you could have a guy who's a prison guard. And if the guy who's in jail is the alpha, and thank you, Robin, and the prison guard is a beta male, then the inmate is going to rule the situation. It's just biology. Some people are alpha.
So do all women like alpha males? Is that how it works? No.
I mean, some women even like submissive guys. You know what I mean? Guys they can control, because that's the type of guys they attract to. Same way, some guys are controlling. They want to submissive women. So it depends on what you like and how you grew up. You know.
Some women like men they can control. Some
Yeah.
women are very alpha, and they need a man who does what he's told.
That does sound pretty good right now to me. I think I used to like guys that were more alpha, but I think now I just want someone that's nice and that can be kind of like I'm in charge of.
Yeah,
It's a paradox. It's the paradox of the female mind. You see this a lot where we say, "Oh, I want a nice guy who calls when he says he's going to and doesn't look at other women." And then we get that guy, and then we get bored, and we want the excitement and the danger of the dangerous guy, of the alpha.
Yeah, I dated both. I dated a strong woman and I dated a submissive woman who happened to be nice and sweet and very pleasant to be with, you know?
Right.
It's different with female psychology, though.
Why, Sugar?
Females are different. Men are not looking for the same thing in a woman that women are looking for in men.
Yeah,
it's a paradox.
It's tough. Dating is tough. Bill, you sent me so many other topics. Powerful men and what type of women do they like? Any close calls about dating and STDs? Is that a question for me?
Well, no, but the thing is, one time I dated someone.
Mm-hmm.
But we knew each other for years, but we didn't meet after high school until over 10 years later.
Right.
And because we met 10 years later, things were different. And we ended up, going out to eat, talking, kissing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I invited her to my place, but then I'm not the type of guy who like to go too fast. So I'm glad I did that, because weeks later, she called me crying, saying that she has herpes,
Oh, and then what did you do when you found that out? Did you just dump her after that?
Oh, no, because it was just like a one-time thing. She flew back to Puerto Rico, and she called me crying a few weeks later, because we've been good friends for years.
Right.
It wasn't like we were officially dating or anything. It was something of the moment that we finally got a chance to meet, hang out, make out, kiss for a few minutes. She told me the bad news a few weeks later.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's something that's sad, but it's something that by nature or by how you call when something happens, destiny. It got me to avoid a situation, because we were both ready to go beyond kissing.
Oh,
And I'm
well,
glad
hopefully it wasn't oral herpes.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm glad nothing happened. I mean, I got tested after that, everything good, and that's what I test myself. Even if I'm not dating, everybody out there, it's good to test yourself before you date someone, and as a person you're gonna date in a sexual way to get tested.
So I think what Ham Hands Bill is saying to the Kermit and Friends community is get tested. Get tested. Brave those lines to get into the doctor's office right now and get tested for STDs.
I would love to get tested, but it's like, I don't know. I only do that because I want to travel. Everybody has to get tested regardless of.
Well, I mean, the test is only 15 minutes, you know.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
I
Bill.
know that. I've
Bill,
seen
no,
people tested before. So.
Kevin, 1 second. Bill, did you have some audio to play for us? Because I have to bring on Ethan Ralph,
Oh, yes.
our first guest.
Yeah, check this out. Alexa,
Yeah.
who is Elisa Jordana?
According to Wikipedia, Elisa and Schwartz, whose stage name is Elisa Jordana, is an American radio and TV personality, musician, writer, and online talk show host. She is best known for her appearances on The Howard Stern Show and as a former member of the dance pop band, Cobra Starship. Jordana was born and raised in Old Bridge, New Jersey.
That was nice, right?
Yeah, thanks, Bill. You're the best. Wow. Okay, so Bill, so we're about to bring on Ethan Ralph. Do you know Ethan Ralph yet?
No. Who's what kind of personality is he?
Okay, so he is a big deal. He's verified on Twitter. He has a show called Killstream. Let me read the fans' questions for him. He's got a bunch of fans that wrote to me, and I'm trying to find those questions right now. Let me see if I could find that. Oh, here they are. Okay, great. So I have a bunch of questions for him. He has this very popular online show, and that's what we're trying to do here. So I was hoping he could give us some advice. And I was also hoping to learn more about him because when I was Googling him, you know, some people, some guests you Google them and nothing comes up at all. Okay. So this guy, Ethan, I Googled him and I couldn't stop Googling him. It was like addictive. I said, wow, this guy has done a lot in his life. So we're going to interview him. Okay, Bill, so you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so everybody welcome to the show, Ethan Ralph, a great guy. He's actually committed to be on Kermit and Friends. He's actually here. That's very rare. So welcome to the show, Ethan. Hi, how are you?
Hello, how you guys doing? I don't know how I ended up here, but I'm here.
Well, I'm happy you're here. Actually, the way you ended up here is because I have two guys here that are fans of Kermit and Friends, and they're from I think London or somewhere there. And they were tweeting you that they wanted your help fighting. And I was wondering, why do people ask for your help when they're in a fight?
So I guess they must have known of me already, right? Basically, I guess why they would do that is because I host the Kill Stream. I think you mentioned that already. I've done that for a number of years. A big part of the Kill Stream, or I mean a sizable part, let's put it that way. Some days it's just a regular talk show, whatever. But other days we have what we call blood sports, or kind of just lightly moderated debates. Blood sports sounds cooler, I guess. And so I've hosted, I don't know, maybe like 50 of those, just kind of promoted debates and stuff where people come on and talk trash to each other, basically. So yeah, I'm assuming that's why they must have. My reputation must have preceded me in some way, because they tagged me and I was like, yeah, sure. I don't know if you guys want to yell at each other. I'd probably have you on to do that. We've done that. Not all of them are majorly promoted debates. Sometimes people just come on and yell at each other. So we've done that plenty of times too. So I think that's why.
So, but what inspired you to host a show like that where people are fighting? Do you enjoy that? I know I enjoy it. That's why I'm asking.
Well, yeah, I do enjoy it. And especially as the moderator, I'm kind of just sitting back watching everybody throw the barbs. And another part of the show, I mean, the audience enjoys it too. That's a big part. And I don't know how you have it on your live stream here, but the way my stream and business and stuff runs is through live or super chats. Basically, is kind of what funds the operation there. So people will be sitting there laughing, or they want to ask a question, they'll send in $1 or $5 or $500. I mean, it depends. Not very often on the $500 ones, but I have gotten some very kind contributions. So that's kind of the engine of the show monetarily, and then we have bonus shows and stuff like that. So I like hosting it, and the audience likes watching it. So it's a win-win.
Okay, so I have a question from a fan here that wrote in about you. With so many episodes, I guess you have a lot of episodes. Have you accomplished everything that you want with Killstream, or do you have hopes for something, bigger or different, or what are your plans for the future as far as that?
Yeah, I think we have something like 800 episodes. I have to look on the website itself, killstream.live, to get in the sheet plug there. But yeah, it's something around 800. The answer to that would be no. I mean, I think there's always 752. I think there's always, maybe if you're at the absolute pinnacle, you've done it all, but unless you're there, you haven't done it all. So no, I'm always trying to do new things. We're going to be in DC this week. That's another thing we've done the last few months, covering these protest rallies and stuff like that. So we've done some on the scene shows and stuff. So no, I don't think so at all. I think there's a lot that can be done.
Okay, so I'm going to bring on some fans of yours that have questions for you. Okay, so the first person I'm going to bring on is DJ Smooth. I think that's how we met. Here's DJ Smooth. And what's your question for Ethan Ralph?
First off, greetings, Assalamu Alam and Baba Booey on behalf of the Kermitarian Church.
Oh, thank you. Greetings, sir. By the way, I saw somebody commented about my mic. I think it's on my regular mic. I don't know. I'll have to check after, so I can't really tell if it's regular, but it should sound okay.
Sounds
but yes,
great.
Greetings, sir.
What I wanted basically was for you to moderate an argument between me and the notorious fool Corey Beffett, but he hasn't had the stones to turn up today, and he won't have the stones to turn up. I've teared him off the show. I've took over, and he's run and hid. So I guess I'll have to ask you a question. What do you think about that madness between Boogie and Frank Hassel? Like, did you see it actually go into the doorstep?
Yeah, so Boogie and Frank Hassel, glad you mentioned that. Actually, a couple months before Boogie fired off their warning shot, I want to say a couple months, maybe it's just around a month. I don't know. Some weeks after they were on the kill stream, and one of the most surreal episodes of the kill stream I think I've ever seen. Boogie starts going into some adventures with his dad back in high school. And so I don't know. It was bizarre. I would just say Google Frank Hassel and Boogie and the kill stream, and you should be able to examine that. But anyway, I won't go into it in detail here. But yeah, that was one of the craziest things I've seen. For those who don't know, Frank Hassel, kind of I guess you would say a troll.
He's a master troll.
Yeah, an antagonist or whatever, however you want to put it, kind of started antagonizing Boogie. We had them both on my show, where they had an insane back and forth. Keemstar, after that, had an interview with the two where in some ways, it got even crazier. He didn't go into the stuff about his dad, but I think he threatened to shoot Frank on that clip. And then Frank actually showed up to his house, knocked on his door, called him a few choice words, and Boogie came out. You haven't seen this, have you, Elisa? Boogie came out with a gun. And said, "Don't make me do this, Frank. Don't make me do this, Frank." And Frank Hassel's just standing there talking trash to him. Yeah, talking trash to him the whole time. And then Boogie finally fires up some kind of warning shot, which
he said in about 30 seconds I'm gonna fire a warning shot, and Frank just laughed and went, "Fire it now!"
Yeah,
he did the most intimidating face I've ever seen someone fire a gun. He was like.
It was the first time a kill stream feud has actually turned into gunplay. Although thankfully neither one of them actually.
Ethan, do you ever get scared that these fights could turn into some real life violence?
I mean, I didn't really until that episode, maybe. But even then, Boogie was kind of being dumb. I mean, Frank was definitely annoying him and kind of bullying him, but. There was no call for shooting the warning shot off. He just looked foolish. Not really. For the most part, I think it's mostly just online shenanigans or whatever. Some people are really out there, though. When I get offline, I go do something else or what have you.
Is that your job and life pretty much is your kill stream?
Yeah, I mean, this is my job. But you know what's funny is, like I said, some people, like, this is my work, right? If I was in this all day and pouring myself into it, it would make sense. But even me, I step back, I go play a game, or I go to the gym, or go walk, or whatever. Watch a movie, watch a television show. Don't go to the gym enough, but yeah, that's the type of stuff I do. I don't know. Some people get so obsessed with all this stuff that it's almost like a psychological break or something for some of these
No,
folks.
I need a break too, Ethan. You know, I'm so obsessed with like Kermit and Friends and this community. I was up all night, even though I had the show today. I was up all night, literally, waiting for Wendy to have her show, and her show was 5 hours. I was there the whole time. And I said to myself, why am I so addicted to this? I'm addicted. I can't get off, even though I know I have something to do tomorrow. I know I have something important to do where I have to be up early and start preparing. I'm watching people all night long. Do you find yourself in that scenario?
Yeah, I mean, it is easy to fall. You mentioned earlier, I was Googling this guy. It is easy to kind of fall into the rabbit hole sometimes. Also, I have a chronic problem with rushing to get the show on the air and always thinking I have more time than I do. So much so that it's kind of turned into a meme with me being late. Almost.
Oh, you're late? You're late for your stream?
Usually I'm a little late. I'm respectfully tardy, I would say. But yeah, that's another problem. But yeah, I mean, the stuff, I mean, it can be really interesting.
Yeah. You know, I was in Bristol Farms, a grocery store, the other day, and I was watching a stream. I didn't have headphones with me, so it was just on speaker. I was watching some stream where they were talking about like Muslims and yelling about it and Islam, and they were screaming. And, you know, I'm in the grocery store. Everybody's staring at me. Hold on. Kermit and Friends?
Yeah. Is this, are you guys screening calls, or is this just straight to the point?
You think I have a screener? You're on the show, sir.
I don't know, because most people on YouTube don't use phone numbers. They use like StreamYard or something.
Well, I'm especially crazy. What's your question for Ethan?
Yeah. Ethan, I just want to know, it's weird. First of all, it's weird seeing you two on the same program or whatever, but what's the chance of Kleenex coming on the kill stream now?
He doesn't know who Kleenex is. Wait, who is this?
Well, explain it to him. I mean,
all right.
It would be good. It would be a good crossover.
I agree. Thank you for your call. It's a nice guy. Okay, so that guy's talking about people here. So people here, Ethan, tend to get into arguments. So for instance, you know, I had that guy, the British guy, he's yelling at Corey. Corey can't even get in the show right now because we're full, because you're here and you're a very popular guest. But if you can't get in the show right now and it's full, just be patient. You'll be on eventually. But, you know, he's basically saying, like, how can people get on your kill stream if they want to come on the show? How do they do that? Like, how do they get in touch with you?
So the way if you want to, you know, do a guest type thing, you would email me, I suppose, the Ralph at theralphretour.com. We have a secretary who helps and stuff too. I think that's secretary@killstream.live. That would be another good way. And then we have open.
Secretary?
Yeah, we do have a secretary, but
wow.
But yeah, you could do that, or you could, you know, we do live calls most every night through Discord. So we'll throw out the Discord link and then pipe it through to the stream. So you can usually call in through Discord as well. And then we throw out the link every night, so it changes. Killstream.live/show 5 nights a week, Monday through Friday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. So just in case somebody wants to watch, we have a bunch of different guests. Some nights it's, just dumb stuff, and other nights we have guests. Sometimes we have debates. Sometimes I'm on the ground. No telling what you might see there.
Wow, that sounds like so much fun. Do you ever include like real life people? Are you married? Are you single? Like, what's your dating status?
I'm divorced, actually. I got divorced earlier this year. Have had several adventures in that that category. I won't go into it completely,
really?
But yeah, I got divorced. Yeah, I got divorced earlier this year. So, yeah.
Is it like a happy divorce? Are you happy to be single?
Well, yeah, we're not trashing each other or anything. I think anytime you get divorced, right? It wasn't the conclusion you wanted when you got married, right. But yeah, we're still friendly and stuff. So it's not we're not at each other's throats or anything like that.
Okay, so sometimes I wonder if bringing people on the show that I know from real life is a smart decision. Do you do that? Do you bring your actual friends, like from your neighborhood, or from do you have friends that you bring on? You say, hey, you're a funny guy. You should be on the show.
So on occasion, I won't even say who those people may or may not be, because there's a lot of people who follow me. You see some of them in the chat. I'm sure some of them probably rated this call too, who are like obsessed with like doxing my address and trying to mess with my real life stuff. And so, yeah, they're pretty much dedicated to doing that, and they follow me around and talk about shit. Because, yeah, I mean, they don't have anything better to do with their lives. So, I mean, in some ways, I'm kind of glad to give them a purpose in life, but yeah, so that type of stuff, I have to think about what I want to reveal about my actual life, and who may be a real life friend of mine, and how I might know them and stuff like that. So that's always stuff I have to think about.
Yeah. So yeah, there's so many people from my regular life. Like I have a lot of neighbors that I run into, and they say, "Oh, how's your show going?" And it's very hard to describe it. How do you describe this to people that are not part of the internet world or like the YouTube world? It sounds crazy.
I usually just don't describe it, to be honest with you, because like you said, it is so crazy, it is so ridiculous. Like you see this traveling band of losers here in the chat. I mean, just try explaining this to any normal person. Usually, I don't. If we've known each other for a while or something, I may introduce it, but it usually has to be for a long while. Yeah.
Right. So I have DJ Smooth's disciple here, the guy from before. He actually has a disciple. DJ Smooth disciple, do you have a question for Ethan Ralph? I know you're a fan.
So yeah, big fan. Obviously, welcome to the Kermitarian Church. So I was thinking, instead of asking you a question, can I make you a proposal?
Sure.
So I'm thinking we have the main fight, obviously, DJ versus Corey. I could be an undercard. Me versus Octopus.
Dude, look, maybe we should have some type of crossover with you guys selling your scores on the kill stream. But yeah, I'm not against that. And then, I don't know that the audience would exactly know what's going on. But to be honest with you, if there's enough vitriol and enough heat, it doesn't really matter what's going on if you're talking shit to each other, as I found out over the years.
I will beat the shit out of him, generally.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm down.
Wow. For it. Okay, so we're gonna do that a little later. So if anybody has
I'm on.
Yeah, Quig is on. So this is my
so
real
long. I'm waiting for like ever.
Okay, so if you are waiting to get on the air with Ethan Ralph,
kidding, Elisa. I don't care.
Okay, so I just want to say to the audience, if you've been waiting to get on the air with Ethan Ralph, just be patient, because right now our studio is full. Like Trumpster Bob, I really want you in, and Corey, obviously I want you in, but these people, you just have to be patient, because we have to get to Tall, Dark, and Handful and some other people, and obviously Quig is here. So Quig is who I was actually talking about, because he's my real life friend, Ethan.
Real life.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's a real life friend, and he has been, I asked him to be part of the show. I said, I would think you would be great on the show. I think you'd be awesome. You have an amazing personality. And what?
I'm laughing at that.
Why? Why are you laughing at that? It's true.
My laughs.
Okay. So after I asked him to be on the show, he, said some things that it's weird. Like the people that I know from the online world that are part of the show, they're usually just have fun with it and they enjoy it. But Quig, my friend, my actual friend from real life, he wants more than just like having fun on the show. He wants a contract.
Oh, this is a setup. This is a setup.
No, it's not. So what would you say to a person like Quig here, who wants a contract?
But he doesn't know anything about me.
Well, why don't you tell him?
This guy's name's Evan.
Ethan Ralph.
Hi, Ethan. I'm sorry. I'm kind of.
That's okay.
I apologize. I don't really go on many podcasts. I'm from that old school New York. I was in New York in the 80s, whatever. And, you can I guess you could, Google what I've done or whatever. But, I was involved in a lot of things that went on to make a lot of money, that I didn't make any money from because I was dumb and not smart enough to have the simplest thing to do whenever you start a relationship with anybody is you sign a contract or something. People even make their fiance sign prenups, right? So I've learned I don't get involved in any business ventures, any time that I put into something, I want a contract. It's very simple. I don't care if it's written on a napkin. as long as I can show it to my lawyer and then utilize it. So at least, we have this stickler point. Is that what it,
I mean, I guess I could kind of see that, but yeah,
let's say, Ethan, let's say you're a regular guest on the show. She gets a multi-million-dollar deal from Jeff Quantnitz, who's a friend. No, from anybody, David, whoever. This world just eats people up. Everyone's bought into. I own 3 companies. It's like I could sell them out tomorrow, And every time I sell a painting or something, people want to cut of the pie. Anyway, I'm getting a little crazy. It's a fun show. It's Sunday.
I mean, I've heard people say that before, like, or I've had a project or this and that, and somebody will say, or their own stuff going on. They'll say, look, I just want something signed in case it blows up. And, we're all arguing. When it's a fun little, friendly show or whatever, that's fine. But
you ever heard of Dispatch, the band Dispatch?
Vaguely, but I don't want to claim any
Half
knowledge.
People heard of it. Have you ever heard of Grey Goose Vodka?
Yes, I have.
I was the only one of 5 marketing people that got it out into the world. I introduced them to Red Bull. I didn't get a dime.
Oh.
That is unfortunate.
It's a little
pretty tough. I mean, I can see both sides of it, I guess.
Because I was dumb. I was just simply dumb. I didn't know. I introduced them to some really, people, friends, whatever, that had restaurants in New York, and gave it away for free. And so anyway, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, hey, I'll be glad to participate in Kermit and Friends because I believe in the show. I believe in Elisa. Everything she does, she succeeds with it. Just give me a little piece.
1 second, we're getting a caller. Kermit and Friends.
Pigeon, and I'll promote the hell out of it.
I just wanted to say that Ethan Ralph is a fat faggot.
What? Oh my gosh, what a jerk.
There we go. That's some of the people I was telling you about earlier. I was wondering how I was wondering how your open lines. So we have open lines on the show, but obviously, people like that we have to take off the air. So we've weeded most of those people out on the kill stream. They've already been banished, etc. So I was wondering how your full open call-ins were gonna go. So I think that's a little
I'm crazy enough, Ethan. I give out my cell phone number. I'm up all night. I'm talking to people in every chat. I'm in every chat on YouTube, really, pretty much. I'm obviously out of my mind, but I let people call in. I just, I let them say what they want to say. Obviously, somebody that calls in, that, it says something like that to you. I don't really have respect for people like that. That's not a real question. They're not offering anything. But I do want to introduce you to this fish that I have. Wait, let's bring Quigley on. Quigley.
Oh, you're terrible. This is terrible. Ethan, this is what good friends do to other friends. I got to say.
What?
This is what great friends do to other friends.
What are you talking about?
I got to say, Sugar, I'm very impressed with your art.
Thank you.
I think you're a very good artist. You're a great artist. This is why I want a piece of the pie. She knows all these really talented people.
But what I know these people. Sugar's my friend. Why should you get a piece of the pie?
I'm sitting on there's a football game on right now. I'm sitting on your podcast doing your show, with my time.
Watch the football game at the same time.
No, at least you and I talk. We talk for hours during the week, and
So you want to be paid to talk to me?
Ethan, I don't want. I told you, Elise, not to bring this up on the show. You know why? Because if everybody gets wind of this, everyone's going to want a little piece of it. Keep it between us. Keep it between us.
A smaller, bigger pie, bigger piece.
If you believe in my marketing capabilities, then keep it between us.
Quig, do you want to introduce your fish video?
No, because I think I got to say, when I listen to that video, I just realized I should just shut up. I shouldn't talk at all.
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
It's like I love it. Sugar, you're a really good artist.
Thank you. So are you.
I might feel you.
Listen, who gets a contract and who doesn't, though?
I don't know. You deserve one. You put so much time and effort in this.
Who doesn't deserve one? Does Corey get a contract?
It doesn't matter. It's Elisa's show. She's got to decide who she wants to give contracts to.
But how does she decide that? That's where I get confused.
Oh, that's a great point. Oh, look at this. You got a partnership now. We're creating a little division within the party. January 6th coming up really soon.
Well, anyway, I know you don't want to introduce this video, but I
gotta say, Ethan, wait till you see this. Try to it's hard to step out of your own shoes, but pretend this is you. You're gonna be coming on. or any of us.
But
And then
Quig, you
a
posted
good
this
friend
video.
sent me this video of me, and I think it's cool. I want to show my nephews and nieces so they can really laugh at me because no one wants me talking. Everyone tells me, shut up, don't say anything, you talk too much. This new video is evident of that. So
let's see.
All right, I'm going to show
Sugar,
it to you.
Let's watch
you're
it.
a great designer. That is a spectacular video. Yeah.
Okay, so
You're
Quig.
sweet.
Don't
You
take
really
it
have
personally.
you have such a good heart, and I feel like people have hurt you. You know,
No,
like
I'm not
you
like
have
that.
trauma from people not doing what they said they
No
were going to
pain,
do,
no
without
gain.
appreciating you.
No pain, no gain.
Well, there's no shame in trauma.
Oh, Sugar, just 1 second. I'm getting a call. Everybody, Kermit and Friends.
You did a good job with that.
No, you have to be quiet, Quig, when I get a call. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Kermit and Friends.
Elisa, I just have a question. I think people in the chat have a question for Quibi. Quibi, if you're so rich, why don't you fix your front snaggle tooth? All right, Elisa. Great show. Love it.
Thanks, Danny. Okay, that was Danny from LA, from Dannyville, who's live streaming Kermit
What
and
was
Friends.
the question?
I don't.
Fix my tooth?
Ignore it.
Yeah. You
I
can.
love ice hockey.
Your tooth is fine.
I'm afraid of dentists.
We
Me
don't
too.
judge.
Petrified.
We don't judge people's teeth. Besides, I don't like everything all perfect. I like snaggles and.
I know it gives some character. But Sugar. So the reason you don't know this, Sugar, but the reason why I made you change the video is because of this guy, Quig. So,
Where do you see this thing?
So Sugar made a very nice video. I sent
I
it.
almost didn't come on the show.
I sent
I
it.
love the video. It's just so unfortunately it's my voice in there.
All right. So William Quigley, he did not like part of the video. He didn't like.
I love the video. I just don't like the fact that I'm the one talking. I sound like an idiot.
All right. Well, this is the video. This is made by Sugar. She's obviously very talented. Please enjoy featuring our new character on Kermit and Friends called the Quig Fish. So it's Quigley the fish. Here he is.
Well, you've asked me to get involved with your show, and I considered it. And I think, I think you're pretty brilliant. I think I've known you a long time, Elise, and you're so talented. I don't know if everybody knows how talented a singer you are. I mean, you're probably one of the most talented persons I've ever met, which kept me very attracted and interested to you. Attracted on a business level, and also, your looks are, whatever.
So that was the video.
You know what I mean? Like, how do you like,
What was that ending there, though? What was it?
the attraction part. Yeah, see what I mean?
I love that video. Kermit and Friends.
Actually, you did a nice service. You cut it down.
This is for Mumbles. Longtime viewer of Drunken Peasants, and I met you on. I found you on there.
Oh, great.
But I had a question for Ralph here.
Okay.
I've heard of the Ralph retort and everything, and I was just wondering, what are you most famous for? Like, what's your big drama, they would say?
Great question. Thank you for calling in, sir. Great guy.
The biggest drama that I'm known for, I guess one of the most known streams probably is our Mundane Matt stream. A guy named Matt Jarbo pretty much destroyed his career over the course of 2 hours. Maybe it's closer to 3 or 4 hours on my stream. So that's a little inside baseball. But
wait,
yeah, I
who
would
is
say
that
probably,
guy? Ethan, who is that guy, and how'd you destroy his career?
Well, that guy's a YouTuber. He used to be called Monday Matt. Now he goes by Matt Jarbo. How did I destroy his career? Well, it's kind of a long story, but he came on our show and started lying about having flagged certain people. Throughout the course of the show, he got exposed as having lied because there's an option on YouTube where you can go and check. All this happened, this is a very short synopsis. This happened over the course of, 3 or 4 hours. And the main part was the 2 hours. And then I was sitting there drunk most of the time, bringing in different people. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to describe without watching it or watching a video about it. But yeah, it was me drunk emceeing the event. This guy destroying his whole career. There's probably, 8 people or so rotating in or out during this. That's probably my most well-known, looking back. At the time, there was only 2,000 people watching it. But now you would think there were 10,000 who saw it live. But yeah, that's probably my most known, at least within the Killstream community itself, stream. So then there's other big ones, like we did a debate with Mr. Medicare versus Dick Masterson earlier this year. That had like 8,000 people watching it. That's probably one of my bigger shows ever. But I guess it just depends on what you mean, like in terms of metrics or in terms of most well received. Because sometimes the shows that don't necessarily have to have the numbers are still, well received within the community or whatever. I hate that word, by the way. But the Killstream audience, community. I try not to use community. I don't know why. Yeah, I like audience or what was the other one I use? I can't remember now. Listeners, that's another one. Viewers. I usually don't use the word community.
See, I like the word community.
I mean, it's a fine word, but usually when you start throwing that around, it's to claim some sort of leadership or something. You know what I mean? Like
I agree.
Usually,
I agree.
Yeah.
Because a community is actually people getting together, gathering in human form, not virtual. Virtual is not community. They're just we're getting together. We're hanging out. It's not community.
I think it's a community.
It's not a town. It's not a village.
So, Ethan, I want to introduce this person that's talking right now. He's a big star in our community, if you want to call it that. His name's Corey. He's been brought up by several men like DJ Smooth and DJ Smooth Disciple. They want to fight him. They want you to help. I don't know how you're going to help with that, but it's Corey. And Corey, I was up all night listening to you, Corey. I don't know if you know that. You were up till, like 3 a.m, and so was I.
I don't know. When it comes to that time, I don't even look at the time. I just conk out.
But Corey, I'd love to bring you up with DJ Smooth and DJ Smooth Disciple, but unfortunately, I heard this audio.
Oh, okay. Is that why I'm casting better and better? Is that why I got theaters giving me their agent numbers? Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, wait. That's why.
Okay, I'll address that.
Corey, agents giving me their fucking numbers.
Okay.
You think you're more powerful? I don't put up with Elisa's shit. Elisa tries to intimidate, but I don't put up with her intimidation. She's like, I don't want to force anyone into something they're not uncomfortable with, as she's trying to give me fucking demands and something that I am uncomfortable with. You don't even realize how stupid. So I'm supposed to what? I'm not supposed to stand up. I'm not supposed to call her out on this shit. No.
So what did you want to call me out on, Corey?
Well, obviously, I was getting pretty high and stuff at the time, but to address that, I don't mind you asking me things, but when you start demanding me, that's where I got issues.
So what did I demand of you? What?
Like last week, you were demanding me to get on, or to do this zebra thing. And I said, I wanted to discuss that with you more because I feel uncomfortable. You're trying to force me to do something I don't understand the full content on. And then at the same time, you're online. I don't want to force anyone into something that they're uncomfortable with as I'm trying to type this to you. So that's getting under my skin.
But Corey, don't you know I'm doing it for you?
But I want to discuss what's the full content. Because these little gimmicks like this, it's not my thing.
Corey, I asked you to be Little Zebra. That's all I asked you.
But here's another thing. You gave me a demand this morning. But on my days, I have to be at work at time. I put up with orders all the time. I have to follow orders all day. My days off are the days off where I don't have to be on time for anything. I don't have to follow orders. I could just do my thing and be cool. So I'll join when I want to join. If you want to ask me, fine. I got no issue with that. But if you want to demand, then I'm like, okay, girl, you gotta back off a little.
Okay, so Corey, will you be Spider Monkey?
That one's actually better. Okay. That one.
Spider monkey. Yeah, 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 spider monkey. Spider monkey. Yeah, 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 spider monkey. Always putting on a show when he's leaping to and fro, spider monkey. Whoa. He's hanging and he's swinging, the comedy a fuzzy little clown. You can't be feeling down when you're looking at his funny face. Yeah, 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 yeah. Spider monkey. Spider monkey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Spider monkey. Spider monkey. Spider monkey. Spider monkey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Spider monkey. Spider monkey. No, he doesn't have a care when he's sailing through the air. Spider monkey. Spider monkey. Everybody clap along with the Spider Monkey song. Spider monkey. Spider monkey. Spider monkey. Spider monkey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Spider monkey. Spider monkey. Spider monkey. Spider monkey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Spider monkey. Spider monkey. No, he doesn't have a care when he's sailing.
So, Corey, do you think I asked you to be little zebra or spider monkey for your own good? Or you think I was doing it to hurt you? Or why do you think I was asking?
It's not that it was the demanding. See, at least you asked this time. I'm fine with that. But
right, finally, I'm here.
But to be honest, Elisa, I don't think that's too much to ask out of respect. I just don't give demands. If you want to ask, fine.
All right, I asked, and now you're Spider Monkey. Okay, whoever doesn't have their headphones, everybody put your headphones on. Make sure your audio's good. I brought on.
I want to address. Okay, another thing about the contract. What's his name about the? How do you get a contract? Well, you have to sell yourself. How do you get a job? You sell yourself. If you sell yourself, and you sell yourself good.
I just want to say really quick, Corey, you look
that's
like
how you get a job. That's how you get a contract. That's how you sign the paperwork. That's how you.
Like Ricky from Trailer Park Boys.
Dude, you actually really have to come up with an insult. That's not an insult.
Oh, I've got better than insults, Corey. I've got messages right here.
And another thing is, I don't argue with little boys. If men want to get up in
listen, Fat Elvis, me and you are having it right now.
Hey, look at these. They
get
him.
Get him.
I call them Antifa, and they blew a gasket.
Yeah, you call us Antifa because you're a Hmong. You've got no idea what you're talking about.
You're a soy boy in Mama's basement.
I'm in my own fucking house. What are you even saying? You fucking fool. Right. I've got these messages right here. Let's get into it. You were messaging Sister Luna when she was 17. You shut up. Let me say this. She went to the police about you sexually harassing her. You said you were going to come and fuck her, right? Yeah, you said you were going to come and fuck her when she was 17. She went to the local police about you, Corey.
Wait. Ethan, are you hearing these allegations from DJ Smith?
All I heard at the end was something about fucking her when she was 17.
Okay. Let me rephrase this in a more calm tone. Corey was messaging Lori the Muslim, just Lori, shouldn't like being called Lori the Muslim. When she was 17, I've got it right here, went to the local police about him sexually harassing me. What he said was, I am going to fuck you, and I emailed the police, they got a detective, and they said that because of age of consent laws of distance, they couldn't do anything, but there you go, you have it in black and white. So what do you say to that, Corey?
That kind of sounds like hearsay.
Well, it kind of sounds like hearsay, so you're not saying it's not true.
That is.
You're not saying it's not true.
So do you make this up as you go along?
I don't make it along because I've got screenshots and everything.
Where's the proof and evidence of this?
Where's the sense in calling asking 16-year-olds to call you daddy?
You just stumbled. You just stumbled.
All right, I stuttered. Guess what?
You and stumbled over your own words, so you're making up as you go along.
And you're all trying to circle around the point because you can't refute what I'm saying. Right. Yeah, okay. So you're just going to circle around it. Is that what we're doing here?
Boy, this kid is obsessed over me.
I thought that Trailer Park Boys would have paid you more money so you could at least afford a double bed.
That's not an insult. I get Tony Stark, all that stuff. So come on.
No, you don't. Come on, get out of it. You don't look like Tony Stark. You look like
when this grows up, I get the Tony Stark.
When this grows up, how about when you grow up?
How old are you? What?
What? You're still high from last night when you were off your box chatting shit about Eliza. Oh yeah, probably a bit stoned.
Good weed.
You lie there in your single bed, smoking your good weed, working that car
actually,
wash.
I straight up and smoke, then I conk out.
Oh yeah, you gotta smoke your bud, conk out. After you chat loads of shit about Eliza, and maybe after you ask a 16-year-old girl to call you daddy, or
you can stop doing that.
Do you do that when you're high? Do you have a couple tokes and then you start sexually harassing, or do you wait till you're conked?
Okay, hold on.
Oh, no, I don't have to be high.
Everybody just be quiet. I'm getting a phone call. Kermit and Friends.
Yeah, I just had a question for Ralph.
Okay, great.
How does it feel to be out on bail?
It feels great. It feels great. I'm not talking to this guy. Cut this guy. I'm not talking to this guy. I'm not talking to this guy. Cut this guy.
I don't know who that was. That wasn't a regular caller. What was that? What was that about?
Yeah, I don't know. It's some Spurg. He thought he was going to get his question in, but I'd rather just yell over him instead. So shout out to him. Shout out to you. Like I said, I knew these people were going to call in, so it's all good. It's all
Yeah. What do you think about trolls? I mean, I kind of like them in a way. Like, there's something about them. They get me all fired up, and then I just want to be better and more creative.
I would say they're an occupational hazard, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. It's you take the good with the bad. Like I get a lot of good off this stuff. I'm sitting here in this nice house with all my stuff. Got the PS5 the other day. There's a lot of good stuff. A fan actually had an extra PS5, so I bought that off of him. You get the good stuff, you get the bad stuff. Spurgs with nothing to do on a Sunday morning, well, afternoon, whatever it is. So I don't know. It can be motivating. So I'll say this. One of the big things that's always motivating me is spite. And hatred, actually, of the people who don't like me. I said this on Twitter the other day. If you don't like me, I can guarantee you I don't like you. And I was watching the Last Dance documentary about Michael Jordan and how the negativity and stuff would motivate him a lot. Of course, you know anything about Jordan. He talks about that a lot. But, yeah, I do think the negativity, in certain ways, it's great, honestly.
Yeah.
Because it does motivate you. Yeah. And in a lot of ways, it is great, yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same way. There was this octopus guy that came on. I don't know if you know him. He's called Alexander Octopus Cortez. Have you heard of that guy?
I have not, but I see him in the chat, so I really don't know.
Yeah, so Alexander Octopus Cortez is like this guy. He's an octopus. He's so cute. He came on Kermit and Friends, and he tried to like troll me. And I don't know why he was doing that, but he really got into my head so much by what he was saying. And I became kind of obsessed with him, and I'm still thinking about him, and I'm writing poetry. But I'm happy because even though he brought in such a negative part, like to me, I wrote poems because of him. I wrote songs. He inspired me a lot. So sometimes if you see a hater or someone that's jealous of you, you can actually get something from it. So I really love that. I'm just getting a caller. It's probably for Ethan. Kermit and Friends.
Ralph is trying to cover up the fact he got an 18-year-old girl pregnant and then released.
Why would I cover it?
And is now currently out on bail. And all because she wouldn't have a threesome with him.
What?
Yep.
Is that the official line? Who are you, faggot? Why don't you say your name?
He just hung up. So that guy claimed that you had a threesome. Wait, what did he claim?
Yeah, they have a lot of claims about a lot of shit, honestly.
How would they even know that?
I don't know. They have a lot of theories about a lot of shit. I can't really go into some of the legal stuff, so... but yeah, I don't know. I'm not answering all that stuff.
You don't have to. I love this guy, Ethan. I want everybody. I mean, he has a lot of followers, way more than me. But if you want to follow Ethan and you want to get to know him, he's a great, great, great guy. I love him. I hope he's a Kermit and Friends regular. Are you enjoying yourself so far, Ethan?
Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying myself, honestly. I knew this was going to happen with the open call-in line, so I already completely, like when I saw you last night throwing out the StreamYard link, I was like, okay, that's going to be interesting for sure. Cause a lot of these people got a lot of pent up energy cause I don't let them on the kill stream. So they get really angry. They try to call in and bombard my shit. I told them earlier, they better get it in. They better get it in today. Because it won't happen again. They won't have a free shot like this again. So if you want it, you better bring it now because you won't get it again.
Yes. Okay. So if you want a chance to talk to Ethan, now is your chance because you're never going to get a chance again, people. So call in. I just want to give Ethan a break because I feel like kind of bad. He's such a great guy and people are taking shots at him. I wanted to bring up Tall, Dark, and a Handful, who I named this episode for. Hi, Tall and Dark.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. So I'm so happy that you're here. It's been such a blessing. I love, your passion for Kermit and Friends. And I know there's some things that you wanted to say today and that you just feel like people have wronged you from this community. And you were very upset. You got banned. You got blocked. You got accused of flashing people. inappropriately in a live stream. And I know that you didn't do that. I know.
Thank you.
So I'm here to stand up for Tall, Dark, and a Handful because he was accused. What exactly happened, Tall?
All right. Well, it was just very dark, and I was just moving my hand. I was just typing something to Corey because he's very rude and didn't want to answer just a very polite question. I was just curious how Rev got his name. And then Wendy just freaked out and she thought I was doing something inappropriate. So she just blocked me. And then I texted her and she said she was going to unblock me, and she doesn't know how to do it. So
I'll help her through that. What was the question that you had?
I was just curious if you knew how Rev got his name. And I just politely asked you, I texted you, and you just ignored me.
Well, when you're doing StreamYard, I'm on StreamYard, and then you have to go back and forth from YouTube to StreamYard, and then YouTube lags behind so much. So when I'm on, I'm basically on StreamYard and go back and forth from YouTube, so I'm not seeing chat.
Yeah, but you were reading my chat, and I mean, I misspelled a word. One of my keys.
Okay. So we'll get it straight to now. What is the question?
Oh no, I was just curious if you knew how Rev got his name, his nickname.
I just met him last night. I have no idea.
All right, thank you. That's all. I have a poem to read.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
About someone else, if you'd let me. I was taking a creative poem writing class at a community college, and I just have this about my crush on the show. I am sweet. I'm 6'4" tall. Before COVID, I hung out at the mall. I open doors and say good day. I'm afraid to come out and say I'm gay. I like to whistle and walk to the bay. I'm looking forward to the northern weather in May. I am polite, and unlike Corey, I am not rude. Jeff Bridges' character in the movie teaches be a good dude. Some say my poems make Shakespeare look like a hack. It's not healthy to eat a Big Mac. Sorry, my train of thought went off track. Okay, I'm good now. I'm back. I walk down the street and wave hi to all I meet. I play by the rules and I don't cheat. I am sad, I am lonely. Well, at least I'm not homely. People in Georgia, go out and vote. Don't get trapped by a political moat. Educate yourself, and in the summer, it's good to ride on a boat. I don't want to be sentimental, trite, or a mush. I am a secret admirer of an octopus. So if you're out there, if you could please come on, I'd really appreciate it.
Octopus?
Can people text Octopus? And he's been avoiding Corey, and I know he's gay because he's rejecting the supermodel, super rock stars advances. So he must be gay. So, please get on the show, and I need to talk to you and have a virtual date, please.
Yeah, I wish the octopus would come on. The octopus, he was really just so special, and I just thought that he was meant just for me. He's exactly the type of guy that I like, and he was just so special in his humor, and Tall, Dark, and a Handful just really understands that. I've written, songs and poems for him, and I'm just hoping he's watching right now. So I just want to just try one more time. Just one more time, okay? He loved me, but he took it away. I'm not afraid to fall. I don't want to make a mistake, but my heart tends to break me. My heart tends to break me. I was so depressed I lost the love of my life, Kermit. So I wanted back some of my happiness. So I turned to Kermit and Friends. And every time I go on the air, I feel like Kermit standing there. And when I met the octopus, I felt like he was just like us. So I'm having a problem letting go. Whoa, I just can't let go. It's really upsetting that, like, the octopus, I know he's here. And I know he's watching and just really doesn't care. And the worst is, like, when you love someone and you put time into someone and they just don't care. So for me, that's, like, just extremely upsetting. Shoot, 1 second. Love me and he took it away. I'm not afraid to fall. I don't want to make a mistake, but my heart tends to break, 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 break me. My heart tends to break, 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 break me. Break me. I was so depressed. I lost the love of my life, Kermit. So I wanted back some of my happiness. And that's why I turned to Kermit and Friends. Every time I go on the air, I feel like Kermit standing there. And when I met the octopus, I felt like he was just like us. And that's why I have a problem letting go. Whoa, I just can't let go. He loved me and took it away, but I'm not afraid to fall. I don't want to make a mistake, but my heart tends to break, 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 break me. My heart tends to break, 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 break me. My heart tends to break, 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 break me. Break we're back. Okay, Tall, Dark, and Handful. What else do you think is going on around here?
All right. Well, if Octopus is not going to cam up on the show, is it possible for you to set me up on a date with Supertramp? I've had my eye on him, and I haven't heard anything about him and Brandon getting together.
Oh, yeah. I haven't even seen Brandon on the show today. Brandon's my neighbor. Oh, Benji. Aw, Benji just texted me something. Aw, I care so much what Benji thinks. You ever feel like that about somebody?
I saw Benji wear an I Love Jesus shirt one time. I was wondering if he really does love Jesus.
Aw.
Is that possible?
I don't know, but he just texted me, and I care what he thinks so much. It's crazy.
So you think are people going to tweet Supertramp? You think we could get Supertramp on today, or maybe some other time?
I'm not sure. I don't know, but I've had so much fun like on the show today. There's a wrap-up show coming after this. Sugar knows about it. Sugar, do you know who's hosting the wrap-up show today?
If I'm not mistaken, it is Corey and Wendy.
That's right. So we have a show that comes on after the show that talks about what happened, right? So like, for instance, like Ethan Ralph, he was so polarizing, and I like him a lot.
I like him too. He's interesting.
Yeah, he's interesting. He succeeded at, building an online platform, and I don't think he had anything like any other platform before that. So it's a lot easier if people know you from something to start, but he just started it from nowhere. So I really appreciate that, and I admire that. So I admire this guy, Ethan Ralph. So hopefully they'll be talking about him on the wrap-up show. I'm just going to play like a little tiny ad for the wrap-up show because I'm so excited about the hosts. The hosts were up all night. So Wendy is actually Corey's co-host. So Corey, who's your co-host? Corey, do you know?
Corey, we don't have audio.
Oh, no.
I had myself on mute.
Okay, so Corey.
Yeah, Wendy. And I'm trying to get a hold of Supertramp, and he's calling me right now to see if I can.
Okay. Great. Perfect.
Supertramp?
Great.
I was calling to see if you're going to make the show today.
I am not. I am dealing with death call and some stuff at work right now.
Okay. Well, I think I was just going to call because to get you introduced to this Tall, Dark, and
a Handful. Yeah, he's a Tall, Dark, and a Handful.
I wanted to meet that person.
There we go.
Great. Perfect.
That person, are they in your cast right now?
I'm not. Well, I'm casting on the Kermit and Friends.
He doesn't know he's on Kermit and Friends right now?
Yeah, I'm on Kermit and Friends right now, but I'm going to do the wrap-up show, and I'm trying to get a hold of Wendy. And but yeah, maybe we'll get it worked out, one step at a time.
All right. Okay. That should be a really private phone call. But here is an ad for the wrap-up show, which comes on after this show. So after this show, hopefully so much has happened that you care about, that you want to watch another show about this. See, that's the whole thing. Trumpster Bob, come on in. So wait, there's another guy here that I don't see him. But so hopefully so much happened here today that you're like, I want more. I want more than this. I can't just have this. I need more, and I need them to talk about this show, Kermit and Friends. So here's a little ad for what's coming up next that I think you're really going to enjoy. So I want you all to watch that show because I don't want to use the word community because Ethan Ralph doesn't like it, but I want this to be a big community where you're all looking forward to Kermit and Friends. You're all enjoying Kermit and Friends. So let's ask everybody here if they're going to join the wrap-up show. Let's ask DJ Smooth. DJ Smooth, Corey's hosting a wrap-up show with Wendy after Kermit and Friends, are you going to be there with your friend DJ Smooth Disciple?
No.
No?
Okay, now look, before, of course, he's obviously too chicken and too much of a
I'm
wussy.
too chicken.
But let me address something. One thing: why are they so angry, and why are they so frustrated?
I'm sorry, I
over
didn't
me?
hear a word you
Why are
just
they
said.
so angry, obsessed, and jealous over me?
Why am I jealous of you? I'm literally looking at the state of your life. I am peering into the void behind you.
You don't know,
Your
dude.
rooms are
You
messed.
don't know
have
me to know the state of my
40
life.
years of age, I believe. How old are you, man?
Shush.
Shush. You're a grown man. You're a grown man. Look at the state of your life, right?
Yeah, that's why I refuse to argue with little boys.
What would I be jealous of? Right, this is my cabinet.
With
This
kids.
is my
You're
living
still,
room.
You're still in the sandbox. I understand that. You need to grow up and actually grow some real whiskers and rub that peach fuzz off, because I don't know what's going on there, because Charlie Chaplin had something better going on than what you do.
At least mine aren't grey when I'm messaging girls around my age.
Hey,
Man.
but I make it look good. I got that Wolfman Jack thing going, baby.
Put down the crack pipe.
You don't even know who Wolfman Jack was, so please get out of here.
No.
Elisa, I just want to thank you for
I'm
having
going
me
to
on your
warn
program.
Oh, okay. Let me guess. You want to leave now?
See, now this symbol is the president symbol. This is the symbol.
Have you had enough, Ethan? I understand. Oh, wait, hold on. We might be having one more caller. Just 1 second. Kermit and Friends.
Oh.
I just had to say, Wolfman Jack, no. It's more like chubby Tony Stark at the end of his alcoholism.
Who are you talking about?
What's his face? Tony Stark over there.
Who's that? Ethan Ralph?
No, the other one.
Corey?
Corey, that's it, yeah.
Oh, Ethan, this isn't even about you. That's good. Isn't
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Yeah, finally.
Finally. Okay. And a hater for someone else.
Tony Stark at the end of his alcoholism.
Okay, good. It's not a relief when, I just really love when someone is saying, trolling another person. I am always
Thank
surprised.
you. They're finally talking shit about someone else. Thank you. That does make me feel better. Thank you for having me on the show. This was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, I have to say. This was incredible. The musical interlude there, I'm going to have to go back and rewatch this, actually. Thank you so much. We'll have to have you on the kill stream sometime if you're interested. I mean,
yeah.
I'm down to do it.
There's plenty of people that want to kill me, so it's perfect.
Very good. Thank you so much for having me on. Killstream.live. Everybody can find anything they want to know about me there.
Oh, thank you, Ethan. What a doll. I love that guy. I absolutely love that guy. He is so nice. This guy is probably going to flash me, Sneed.
It's not true.
Who's that?
It's not true.
What's not true? I don't know who that was, but I'm ready for a musical performance. Are you guys? Okay, so we have John Bolton, the superstar, who is there, ready and prepared. Right, John?
Yep. All right. See you, bro.
John.
Yeah, just a minute, honey.
Okay.
I'm here. I got a guest here to walk out of the house here, and the dogs go through their little park.
Okay, sounding promising. A guest and a dog.
Oh, my little nuts, my little fur babies.
Okay.
First of all, Happy New Year, EJ.
Happy New Year, John. I'm so happy to have you here. I love your music so much.
Good to see you. Good to see everybody out there.
Yeah, and I just enjoyed the show so much today. Thank you, everyone, for participating in Kermit and Friends. It's the highlight of my life. It really is. Like, Eric, you knew me before I started Kermit and Friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't doing well then, right? I was a mess.
It's really surprising to say this, but everything in my life has been, kind of like rocket ship fuel. Things explode and then it propels things forward. So when I met you, you were the top gold broker in the world, like the top stockbroker on the planet, top female stockbroker in existence. And you had so much money in the room with you that when I looked around, I was like, this doesn't make any sense.
Oh, fuck, this is so loud.
If this girl has $500 million in the room with her, why are people acting like this down on planet Earth? But I suppose that's the thing. People just don't fear heaven. And
I'm trying. I don't know.
They start fearing hell.
1 second, guys.
But when hell freezes over, then who do they turn to? Then they need your help. And
Exactly.
That's what
Just
they
hold
were
on
doing.
1 second, Eric. Kermit and Friends.
Hey, Lisa, it's Gonzo.
Hey, Gonzo. Thanks for calling in.
Oh, no problem. I just wanted to call because I saw Johnny B was about to do a performance, and I had to plug. I have a wrap-up show of Johnny B's Man Cave Lives called Fan Cave Lives.
Wait, you have a wrap-up show?
of Johnny B's show. So Johnny B does the Man Cave Live, and I do the Fan Cave Live. And the Fan Cave Live is a wrap-up show of the Man Cave Live with the fans of the Man Cave called the Fan Cave.
Wait, so there's a show that's a wrap-up show to this, and there's a wrap-up show to that too?
No, so Johnny B has a show called the Man Cave Live every night for 5 hours. And what we do as fans of the Man Cave, we're called the Fan Cave. And we watch it. And then I host the wrap-up show of Johnny B's Man Cave show called the Fan Cave.
Wow.
So if anybody wants to watch the number, it's the industry standard. So we're much better than Corey.
Wow.
I hate to say it, but
much better than Corey. Now that is a strong statement. Very strong.
well, the Fan Cave speaks for itself. I think our product speaks for itself. So if you're a fan of the Man Cave, we encourage you to join the Fan Cave. That's all I wanted to say. Great show, Elisa.
Thank you, Gonzo. What a great guy. Gonzo. Oh, good luck.
Well, good luck to Johnny B.
Oh, good luck to Johnny B. Oh, thank you. Oh, what a doll. Look at this Gonzo guy. Wow. I just love him. Okay, so Eric.
Yeah.
All right, what were you saying about me?
Oh, I wrote a poem for you. Can I read this poem to you?
Yes.
So it's called Kermit and My Best Friend. Paging Kermit from the heavens sounds like an amplifier given as a present. My best friends are seagulls sitting on top of rocks. The rock goddess is Elisa. She's been playing with my clocks. Her husband is the god of rock. He invented the arenas. Her husband is the eternal spark. She invites it into her heart. Eric and Elisa are like Kermit and my best friend, all the seagulls put together. The waves can't touch them. Elisa, you're my best friend. Kermit and my best friends. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that poem. Oh my gosh, John, what did you think of Eric's poem for me? Wasn't it beautiful?
That was nice. That was nice. And I thank everybody that's out there that plugged my You Now stream. Gonzo and all them out there are great people. I've been having lots of fun. Of course, in every community, there has to be some rips. So that's why we have the our motto for this year is heal the divide. Heal the divide and try to get everybody to stop arguing. 2020 is behind us, the worst year of a lot of our lives with this COVID and everything else. Let's move forward and try to be better people. There's some people that just no reaching, and you have to kind of like giving the Lord that sometimes you got to just step away, because if they're going to bring you down, you have to step back and do something different. And there's some people that just aren't you just can't reach some people, no matter how hard you try.
Do you think that's true, John? Do you think there's some people you just can't reach?
Yep. I had an example in my own life. I mean, you've been in there in my streams a little bit. You've heard about the kid that was staying here was causing some issues. I had to have him thrown out of my house. I had to put him in jail, and they told him he can't come back. And it hurts me. It kills me, because I cared a lot for the kid.
Oh, am I in?
But you just can't reach him. You just got to step back and go.
Wait, John, 1 second. Who's this?
Hey, am I in?
Yeah, you're in.
Oh, can I read a little bit, please?
Sure.
Holy fucking shit. I want to bang the Animal Crossing dog so goddamn bad. I can't stand it anymore. Every time I go to town, I get a massive erection. I've seen literally every Rule 34 post there is of her online. My dreams are nothing but constant fucking sex with Isabel. I'm sick of waking up every morning with 6 nuts in my boxers, knowing that these are nuts that could have been busted inside of Isabel's tight dog pussy. I wanted to have my mutant dog.
Whoops. Okay, John, I'm ready for your song.
Well, that bothers me. Always be the end. I'll see if I can do this one tonight.
Okay.
Corey's going to give me a hard time because I'm clearing my throat. Yes, because I want to make sure I sound right.
That's okay.
He's my biggest critic. So, all right. It's a little Tracy Chapman. Give me one reason. I just started doing this one here not too long ago. See what I can do with it.
Perfect.
Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. And give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Said I don't want to leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. Baby, I got your number. Oh, I know that you got mine. You know that I called you. Oh, I called you many times. You can call me, baby. You can call me anytime. You got to call me. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Thanks, Jeff. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Said I don't want to leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. I don't want no one to squeeze me. They might take away my life. I don't want no one to squeeze me. They might take away my life. I just want someone to hold me, oh, and rock me through the night. Oh, baby, this useful heart can love you. Yes, I give you what you need. I said this useful heart can love you. Oh, and give you what you need. But I'm too old to go chasing around, wasting my precious energy. Yeah, baby. No reason to stay here.
Yes, Jones.
Yes, I'll turn right back around.
Yes, Jones. Sing it, Jones.
Give me one reason to stay here. Oh, I'll turn right back around.
Yes, Joan. Sing it, John.
Said I don't want to leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. Baby, just give me one reason. Oh, give me just one reason why I should stay. Baby, just give me one reason. Oh, give me just one reason why I should stay. Said I don't, I love you, and there ain't no more to say.
Absolutely beautiful, John. Oh my gosh, I love John Bolton. His singing is incredible, and I just appreciate him so much. I'd like to welcome Rumi to the show. Rumi, I have notes on you. Did you know that? I have notes on you.
It's crazy.
Let me get those notes. Hold on. You were supposed to be on last week's show, right? Or when were you supposed to be on?
Yeah, last week.
Okay, your name. Wait, is your name Hussein?
Yeah, that's my first name, but I go by Rumi. It's my last name.
Okay, Hussein Rumi. Okay, Hussein Rumi. So you're 30 years old. You're an Iraqi American located in Dearborn. You're Muslim. Besides your day job, you do a podcast on your small but growing channel talking about various topics from politics to entertainment to religion, drama, anything you could think of, you'll talk about it. Is that right?
Pretty much.
And how do you know my friend Lori the Muslim?
Lori, we met on a Muslim chat thing, and we became friends.
Okay, great. Okay, great. I just want to say to everybody that's like uploading porn to be on this show right now, I could see what you're doing. I've been doing this a long time. So these people, they're trying to ruin the show. And I really hate that. So Trumpster Bob, I just kicked all those people so you can come in. But we're about to end. See, you're a little late, Rumi, but I just want people to see you because I think that you could be a big asset here. Hold on, I'm getting a call. Kermit and Friends.
Hey, this is Jack of Spades calling in.
Okay. Hey, Jack. Thanks for calling in. How are you?
Hey, pretty good.
Good.
So I'm a first-time watcher. Don't know too much about the show or the program.
Okay, that's fine.
Could I get a brief?
You should be a big asset here. Hold on. Wait. 1 second. Trumpster. Headphones, buddy. Or do something. A lot of echo. What'd you say, sir?
I'm just trying to get a description of what you guys are all about.
Okay.
Member of the Neon Bible.
Okay. What's your name, sir?
Richard Burners. Jack Spades.
Jack Spades. Okay, so you're asking about Kermit and Friends?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, first time watching. So Kermit and Friends is meant to be an exciting once a week event where you feel like you're waking up and you're a little kid and you can't wait to watch your cartoons. So, you know that excited feeling when you get on the weekends and you have snacks already and you can't wait to get in front of the TV and watch your cartoons or yeah, exactly. So we are part morning cartoons, we're part SNL, we're part Real Housewives, we're part Muppets, we're part Sesame Street with a little bit of like Killstream and Battle Cam in there. So we're a mixture of a lot of things. We have a lot of qualities to us that make us different. So what I'm hoping to do is have a very entertaining show where people just can't wait for it. And they're excited all week about it. They're in a community together talking about it. They make friends from all over the world. Like I'm talking to a guy, I'm talking to a Muslim. He's an American Muslim, but I think that's super cool that I have a new friend that I didn't have before. And it's because of my community member, Lori Bolton.
Interesting.
Thank you.
And is that why you have Ethan, the pedophile, on your show as well?
Ethan? Okay, so did you hear that, Rumi? That was like very uncalled for.
Trust me, no, I get that a lot. That's just comes with the gig. You have like anything you do online quickly turns into a porn site for some reason. And anything you do that's positive, somebody wants to bring something negative about it.
Yeah, I mean, I've worked very hard on this show. I work hard on it every week to make it good. If you look at my wall, it's full of notes of jokes and ideas and insults for people. So, it's just not it's something I just wake up and I'm like, oh, I just do it. I'm putting a lot of work into it. So when someone brings up porn or calls one of my guests a pedophile, I mean, it's just terrible. So, Bob, okay, you're finally here. Thank God. My COO, Bob. Bob, what did you think of the show so far?
Been pretty wacky, dude. I'm trying to change up my intercom so I can get on my mic so you can hear me real good.
Okay, well, we're almost over right now, Bob. But Bob, oh gosh. So this is our new guest. His name's Hussein. Here, let me read you his notes. He's 30. He's an Iraqi American located in Dearborn. He's Muslim. He does a podcast. Do you have any questions for him? Bob? 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 Bob?
I don't know if he's still there.
I don't know if he's still there. Well, anyway, he's saying, I just want to tell you something. I sang a song earlier for this octopus guy, and I don't know if he's here or not. I think I'm about to give up on him. Yeah, because he's just been playing games with me. I don't know if like Muslim guys do that. Like, do you guys play games?
Well, I mean, what kind of, like, are you dating or just like on the podcast?
I don't know what we're doing. I don't know who what we're doing or what we are, but I heard him on a podcast the other day, and I listen to a lot of podcasts. So I was listening to this podcast the other day and I heard him talking about me. Here, I'm going to play you some audio and you tell me what you think.
By the way, Eliza, she keeps hitting me about you.
Okay. Well, my New Year's resolution, like I told you, I was tasked by the woman I'm living with that I can't get on YouTube unless I figure a way to make money again, and I haven't figured a way out, so I might be done.
I'm loving this woman you're with. I'm loving her. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. we have other businesses, and we're trying to get off, and I can't be wasting time doing this anymore. Especially if it agitates her. So yeah.
Bit completely backfired.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
By Elisa Jordana.
Well, the fact that that she decided that she was going to fall in love with an octopus on some kind of bit, and then she started, and then I fucked it up by talking to her on that Zoom chat for 2 hours, and it's in the middle of the night.
Oh, yeah. Why would you do that? When Nikki, you're like, I'm setting this bitch up. I'm gonna make her love me. And
I was talking shit. Yeah. She apparently she went on because she said she went on to the Drunken Peasants podcast, and I wonder if she talked about the octopus on there too. So
she probably did, and she's doing some other one too.
So me and Milo Yiannopoulos have been on talked about on the Drunken Peasants podcast. It's more than most of these idiots can say. So I was gonna put the anime. I paid for animations and loops and shit. I put about $1,200 in some fucking animators to animate this fucking octopus, and now it's like I threw $1,200 away because this Jordana ain't gonna give up that shit, and I got Wendy asking me to go on her goddamn show. It's just a fucking problem.
Fucking, you should have got a Toriyama.
I think you sent a picture. My girlfriend showed me her phone, and I think she showed me a picture of Elisa Jordana with a fucking stuffed octopus. Because she's monitoring that goddamn Twitter account now.
Is she?
Yeah, it's on her fucking phone.
What you say,
So basically, that guy, he was talking to me. He was coming on my show. He didn't mention he had a girlfriend or that he was living with anyone.
Yeah.
And then I heard him on the podcast saying that he had a girlfriend and that he was living with someone, and she wouldn't allow him to come on Kermit and Friends.
Because he's not getting paid for it.
Wow.
Because she doesn't want him to go on YouTube or online unless he's making money.
See, I think that's kind of an excuse because he was doing that before.
Yeah.
And he was never told, not to be on the internet until he met me. So I'm very offended by that. If people think, if like any wives or girlfriends think I'm here to like take your octopus husband, I'm really not. I just like the octopus. I just like the way the octopus was. I mean, he was so sweet and he was funny and he was adorable and he was just great. So if he's gone, then he's gone.
Not why
So he kind of like what it seems like he was honey dicking you, which is like telling you like never mention his girlfriend or anything just to get more time. Then for one reason or another, his girl found out and just doesn't want to be on anymore. Is that what it?
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it was. Bob, do you have any opinions on this?
Women like octopus because they got a lot of arms.
Okay. And do you have any questions for Hussein, our new person here that we don't know that much about?
Yeah, I'm just curious, how many children has he abducted and sent back to freaking the Middle East since he's been in America? Lost count? Is it like in the hundreds or the thousands?
Oh, that's hilarious. Well, not as many as Trump. I can tell you that much. And his buddy
You're a Trump hater with American cocksucker. Nah, look, you know as well as I do, Trump has brought down child abduction in America 8%. And 90% of all children who are abducted in the United States end up in the Middle East. Slavery.
Actually, there's
labor slavery. The terrorist cells buy up the other third. And that is a fact. You can Google it. That's the FBI stat. It's a CIA stat, and anybody can Google it. So talk like a true local fact.
Can I talk? Can I talk, please? So, most children.
I'm speaking.
Can I talk? Can I please talk? So what happens is I am speaking English. I'm actually raised here. I've been here since I was 2 years old. I'm an American citizen. I vote, and I'm a tax-paying American citizen. I'm not living off the country.
All right, well, I might have a little respect for you if you went to school here and you actually know how to wash your damn hands and use toilet paper.
We use water and toilet paper.
So what do you think about America flooding its country with these uneducated Muslims, and the child abduction rate is 96.8% prior to Donald Trump securing our border?
Okay. First of all, the borders doesn't really matter because the problem is you got to look at it like this. If you look at it like this, for example, were there more immigrants before wars or after wars? Like, you got to think about it like the Korean War. Were there more Koreans in America before the war or after the war? Vietnam, were there more Vietnamese in America before the war?
Wait. No, hell no, we ain't doing this bullshit. You compare apples and oranges. Stick on the damn subject and quit trying to change the subject like all your other gay boyfriends, all right? Stick to the fucking subject. Stop being a fucking liberal. You can talk, and I'll shut up and listen to you. Stay on the fucking subject. But when you start reaching out there to Jupiter and Mars and fucking Venus and Pluto for help, because you've already lost the goddamn conversation because the people from are slave owning motherfucking pieces of shit. You never outlawed slavery, and you're embarrassed by that fact. Instead of being an American and taking up for American values, you still take up for your fucking people because you don't know how to integrate as an American.
There's no such thing as integration. That's not part of being an American. There's nothing that says, hey, you become American.
So American you yourself a Muslim no matter what. Fuck Christianity. Kiss your fucking feet, right?
See, you're jumping. You're making up these lies. Or these,
why did CARE and the Muslim Brotherhood try to push in the teaching of Allah and Islam into our public fucking schools then?
What's the Muslim Brotherhood have to? You're jumping subjects. We're talking about immigration right now.
Integration is part of integrating as an American, not coming over here and being in our country and still acting like you're over there in some fucking Sharia law bullshit over there.
Do you know what Sharia law even is?
I know exactly what it is. I'm more well educated on fucking slavery and your own fucking Sharia law than you are.
What is it? What is it? Define it.
The laws and bylaws that they agree on. It's pretty simple. Marriage, like how to treat women. Women got no fucking rights over there, right? If a man says something, she's got to have at least 2 or 3 witnesses to overcome what he says against what she's saying. It is true. Anybody can fucking Google it. Dude, if God stood in front of you and said, bow down before me, you would say, you're not God. And I know because there's the fucking moon. The moon exists, so therefore you can't exist. Your fucking logic is thrown off.
That's literally baseless talk. You're just making up stuff.
Let me ask you this then. Simple question. How come Islam, in the majority, like 95% of all Islamic countries, have never outlawed slavery? And they started up slavery with black slavery. Prior to black slavery, they were taking white Christians as slaves. But the problem is the white Christians were better educated. So they would go back and free their slaves and slaughter like 300,000 of your fucking Muslim peanut farming motherfuckers. Y'all went down to Africa and started taking slaves. And then you got Musa to take the slaves free. It's this is actual factual history. So Master Musa became the richest man on earth, selling you motherfuckers slaves. And then when that planed out, your fucking Muslim cocksuckers from Saudi Arabia went over there and talked Master Musa into all the Europeans. And then they brought them to Brazil. And then they worked their way up until they got to America and then Canada. And you motherfuckers still this day blame the white man when you are the fucking blame you people.
Who's blaming white people for anything? I'm not blaming white people.
Fuck you and fuck your goddamn people, you piece of shit.
Why are you cussing at me? I didn't do anything to you.
because you're disagreeing with true historical fact and what's going on right now today. 90%, 90. All right, let me see you try to deny this fact. And hey, look, everybody out there watching this show, I want you all to Google what I'm fixing to say and try to prove me wrong. Everybody, try to prove me wrong right now. What I'm about to say. Why is it that all of Islam accounts for 90% of all abducted people on planet fucking Earth?
That's not true. That's not true.
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Name another fucking group of people that have more slaves or even have fucking slaves.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because Islam is a religion. It's not a person. What you're trying to say is Muslims.
It doesn't matter. They never. Your people have never outlawed slavery. You got camps in America where you take
slavery either.
And you haul ass back across the Mexican border and ship them to the fucking Saudi Arabia.
You're just making up stuff, and I don't have time to just talk with an ignorant person.
You know what? People like you make people like me want to beat your fucking ass in. I swear to God, I pray to God I get to see you face to face, you piece of shit.
I don't even know what's this animosity. I didn't say anything to you.
Fuck you. You're not an American. You are an implanted piece of shit.
I'm more American than you. So it doesn't matter.
Piece of fucking you know what it means to be American. You're not even a pro-capitalist. You're a fucking pro-slavery cocksucker.
See, the problem with you is you're not asking me if I'm pro-capitalist or not. The problem is you're just attacking me. You're not asking me your opinion on things.
I have pussy. I got a lot of pussy. I gotta tell you.
Are you saying I'm anti-capitalism? I'm not anti-capitalism at all.
Oh, definitely you are.
How do you know?
Muslim, man. Anti-capitalist. Trump is pro-capitalism. Hey, Trump, that's proof right there. You're a fucking dumbass.
See, you're just accusing me of
there are fucking borders, which means you're anti-American.
I'm not anti-American. I'm pro-American. That's why I don't believe in sending Americans.
Say that so you can continue to be a sleeper cell and run fucking schools that perv abducting children. That's what you do. That's what all fucking Muslims do in this country. Well, 90% of you motherfuckers. You care about that? I'm not president. I would have your fucking ass deported and your entire piece of shit family that wipes their ass with their fucking hands.
I don't know. See, you're just accusing and you're just making up stuff. I don't know what's the argument and what's there to talk about. If you're trying to find out stuff and ask me for my opinion,
dude, I've been in the Middle East. I've seen how your people wipe their ass. Right? Hands unclean in the fucking sand. Well, you gonna deny that shit?
You wash your ass with water, you idiot. They use water instead of paper towel.
Your people wipe their ass with head. No, they want to earn that. Got to earn that head start. Back on their fucking.
Is this what this podcast is about? Or like,
is that what you're saying?
Debate? I have to debate this guy he's not letting me talk. That's the thing, and he's just making up shit.
Yeah, no. So what we're trying to learn from today, Hussein, is for all the Kermitarians here, everybody that's watching, right? We're supposed to learn from this. That's what we're supposed to do.
I mean, I would love to talk to him if he's willing to talk and actually let me explain stuff. He's just jumping. You know, Muslims are kidnapping white children or whatever he's saying, which is not true. Most people get kidnapped or abducted by relatives. That's the facts.
That's bullshit. 90% of the kids abducted end up in Mexico, and 90% of those children end up in Saudi Arabia. Fucking. Just shut up with your bullshit.
Let me talk. Can you just let me talk for 1 second?
Let him talk, Bob.
I'm not Saudi Arabian. I'm not from Saudi Arabia.
I don't care what country you're from. They sell slaves to all the countries over there.
Okay, can you talk?
Look at the trade routes at the current time.
Bob, are you in the KKK?
So people actually.
I'm just trying to explain something to you.
And your KKK.
Islam is not one thing. There's different sects within Islam, right? You got Sufis, which take them one.
You got Emirates, which believe in having sex with 5-year-old little boys. At the rest of Islam, which don't, they believe people should be mature before you manipulate them, I guess, right? But in the end of the day, you all considered your workers, your slaves,
You gotta let me talk, buddy. I don't want to cuss at you because you're an older man, and I respect my elder, and I respect you, and I respect your opinions. But you gotta let me tell you where you're wrong. I'm trying to disagree.
I'm not that old. All right,
Bob, why did you call me an idiot
I don't
last
want to hear
week?
your bullshit pillar of life.
Bob, why did you call me an idiot last week? Is there anybody that you like besides
I
Trump?
don't even remember. What were we talking about last week?
I said that the differences between the Republican Party and the Democratic Party.
If I remember the. All right, what's
Do you
the
remember
difference?
what? I didn't say anything bad about the Trump or the Republican Party. I just said the differences, and you called me an idiot. Do you remember why you did that? Or do you just call everybody an idiot except for you and Trump?
Yeah, I don't remember
Hello?
offhand. I'll be honest with you, because I really don't remember
And
that well. You're gonna
I
have to
even texted
reiterate
you.
what you think is the
I
difference.
Twittered you as well, and you didn't answer me.
Bob, you're
texted me?
COO.
Like the phone right here.
Bob, you're COO of Kermit and Friends. You cannot talk like this. You have to be nicer. I want you to treat like Tall, Dark, and a Handful. I want you to treat Hussein. I want you to treat everybody more lovingly. Okay, so can you promise to do that?
No, because I tell you what, I know the truth and facts. I've done shows where I've gone to the FBI website and shown the truth and the facts, and I know them by heart. So if a guy comes on here and he's lying to people saying that I'm lying about the facts, he's a brainwashed cocksucker. I got no fucking respect for him. So no, I can't do that. That will never happen, because I'll tell you what, there's not a damn Muslim in the United States, except for maybe a handful that I've ever met, accept the truth and don't hate on Christians, and don't hate on straight people, or don't hate on gay people. They hate nothing but a ball of fucking hate. And every time I meet a Muslim, I like nothing better than to start some shit with them so I can beat the fuck out of them right there in the fucking parking lot.
Bob,
Like this
what?
cocksucker.
Why? This is a very nice guy.
I
How come
really
you didn't? How come you didn't do me anything for Christmas? I was a good boy.
Whoa, wait a minute.
There was nothing under my tree, Bob. You didn't do me anything for Christmas.
But you're a Christian. You're supposed to be loving.
I'm sorry. No, I'm not supposed to.
Are you getting back together with ZZ Top? Do you play the bass? I recognize you.
I've actually met ZZ. They were some pretty damn cool guys.
You wrote Sharp Dressed Man, didn't you? I looked you up on Wikipedia.
But
you're not a bad guy if you just let the love flow. Let people see the love.
I like the love flow. But when you start seeing hate against Americans, there is no love there. The love is out the damn door, bro.
You're making Americans and Christians and Republicans look bad. Try to say what you say in love.
Wrong.
Hussein is not a bad guy. He's very polite.
People who want to abduct your children in America. Explain to me this. How in the hell can America have additional 96.8% child abduction in America prior to Donald Trump taking office? And 90% of all the children.
What website are you reading that on? Crazyguy.com?
No. It's called FBIstats.com. Donald Trump even said it himself, the stats. So I'm going to ask you this. 80%, because 90% end up in Mexico, and 90% of them people are sold to slavery in Saudi Arabia. They get up and put them on a ship. I think about 80 to 90% of them actually survive the trip because they put them in a dungeon-like environment, stack them in the ships like sardines, and they don't even feed them or anything. No water or nothing. So a lot of them die along the way. And that's real talk. Current day, right now, what's going on. And the other 10%, guess where the hell they end up, since you're so damn smart and you never heard these stats. Because you don't look them up, that's why. The other 10% end up in places like Bolivia, where they do human organ farming on people. And people like George Soros, how the hell do you think he gets 10 or more heart transplants and is able to live way beyond his years? You're talking about a guy that was raised by Hitler himself. Literally. And you're going to tell me I don't know the facts? I don't know what the fuck is going on in the world when I do, because I do look up these facts?
Will you date me?
No, I don't do man. I hope you find a guy you love, though. Will that do you?
See, that's the good spirit. That's the spirit of Kermit and Friends. Exactly. I'm not interested, but I hope you find somebody that you love. That was perfect. It's a perfect way to end. Now I'm going to introduce John Bolton. But first, Kermitarians, love your enemy. Bless the ones that curse you. Do something wonderful for the ones that hate you. And respond to the ones that persecute you by praying for them. Okay? That's what we're doing here. We're here for each other. We love each other. We support each other. We don't talk badly about other people's religions or other people's thoughts or politics. That's just ridiculous. I'm a big fan of everybody that was on the show today. And here is John Bolton for a musical performance, another one. So everybody get ready, and I'll see you next week on Kermit and Friends.
First of all, I'm going to say Salam Alaikum and God bless America. That goes to my Muslim friends and the American people out there. I have lots of Muslim friends, and you can't judge one person by a small group. Everybody is all equal under the eyes of God, Allah, whatever you want to call him. God runs the world. This goes out to another one of my fans out there that likes it. Hope she's still out there listening. If she is, she's dancing. Oh, Susie Q. Oh, Susie Q. Oh, Susie Q, baby, I love you. Susie Q. Not all Muslims are not evil. The way you walk. I like the way you talk. I like the way you walk, like the way you talk. Susie Q. All men are created equal under the eyes of God. Be it Muslim, be it Christian, be it anything. They're all created equal. Not all Muslims are evil. There are plenty of evil Americans out there. Trust me. There are plenty of evil. I've been through all of that. I know a lot of evil. I've lived through a lot of evil. Not all Muslims are evil. I found a few that I have good relationships with. Praise God. We'll say that you'll be true. We'll say that you'll be true. We'll say that you'll be true. Never leave me blue. Susie Q. Say that you'll be mine. We'll say that you'll be mine. We'll say that you'll be mine, baby, all the time. Susie Q. 90% of all Muslims are evil. You are wrong. You are so wrong, brother. Yeah, call it subliminal. This is a time where I get a chance to speak. I've been sitting here stewing because of Trumpster Bob. Big redneck, that's all you are. Look past race. Look past race. Look at the human being. Look at the human being. Don't worry about what their religious faith is. But you can't do that because you've got a redneck. You got your head up your ass. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Oh, Susie Q. Oh, Susie Q. Oh, Susie Q, baby, I love you. Susie Q. I like the way you walk. I like the way you talk. I like the way you walk, like the way you talk. Susie Q. Oh, Susie Q. Oh, Susie Q. Oh, Susie Q, baby, I love you. Susie Q. I'd like to be back with Bob for a minute before you closed all this. Because the music part is just a finish-off music now. Why do you have to be such a redneck, Bob? Why do you have to be that way? People are people. There's good and there's bad in all races. There's been child abduction going on, white people abducting people, perverts out there all over the street, and it doesn't matter what color they are. You should not be racist towards people. We're all humans under the eyes of God. We're all people under the eyes of God, Allah, Jehovah, whatever you want to call him. As long as we all know that we're under the hand, God is watching us all. God is taking and judging every one of us for the actions that we treat towards our fellow man. You can't be a redneck like that, Bob. It's just not going to work. You don't have to.
Kenny, you're very late.
True.
You're like 2 hours late.
You see, I got green screen on.
What happened?
You wouldn't put the thing out. You wouldn't put the StreamYard.
Kenny, every week in the YouTube video, there's a link to come on the show.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, if you go to my YouTube channel, it's youtube.com/Elisa Jordana or youtube.com/Elisa Jordana 2323 or youtube.com/Kermit and Friends. If you go to any one of those channels, Kenny, you'll see that there's a link in the description for the show where you could click on the StreamYard link and then you could be the star of Kermit and Friends. And in fact, I think I'm going to make an episode for you next week, Kenny TV. And this guy, Master Chief, do you want an episode too?
It's not true.
Master Chief, your audio's way off. Terrible. Kenny, your green screen looks awesome. I love the wall and I love you and I love your poetry and everything about you. And that's why I'm looking forward to seeing you next week on Kermit and Friends. Love you so much. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. See you next week. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. This is Kermit and Friends. I'm Elisa. This is Kermit. And I'm very excited for today's episode. Huge things happening here. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kermit and Friends. I'm Elisa. This is Kermit. Thank you for tuning in. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kermit and Friends. I'm Elisa. This is Kermit. Okay, so hello, everybody. Welcome to Kermit and Friends. I'm Elisa. This is Kermit. Welcome to the show. I see some people are typing. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kermit and Friends. I'm Elisa. This is Kermit. Thank you all for coming today. Hello, everybody. I'm Elisa, and this is Kermit, and welcome to Kermit and Friends. Okay. everybody. Welcome to Kermit and Friends. I'm Elisa. This is Kermit. Thank you so much for joining us. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kermit and Friends. I'm Elisa, and this is Kermit. Thank you so much for joining us. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kermit and Friends. I'm Elisa. This is Kermit. I want to take a moment. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kermit and Friends. I am Elisa. This is Kermit, and I have a special. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kermit and Friends. I'm Elisa. This is Kermit. Hey, it's me.
Hey, Elisa.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kermit and Friends. I'm Elisa. This is Kermit. So, hello, everybody. Welcome to Kermit and Friends. I am Elisa. This is Kermit, and I'm really happy that you're here. This is a very exciting show. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kermit and Friends. I'm Elisa. This is Kermit. So that was a new. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kermit and Friends. I am Elisa. This is Kermit. So I was working on. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kermit and Friends. I am Elisa. This is Kermit. So, do you like that? Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kermit and Friends. I am Elisa. This is Kermit. Hi, Kermit. All right. So today. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kermit and Friends. I am Elisa. This is Kermit. There's so many things I want to. Hello, everybody. I'm Elisa. This is Kermit. Welcome to Kermit and Friends. I hope you enjoyed my opener. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kermit and Friends. I'm Elisa. This is Kermit. So, as you know, it's the Friday. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kermit and Friends. I am Elisa. This is Kermit. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kermit and Friends. I'm Elisa. This is Kermit. You can call Kermit the Star from now on because Kermit has appeared in a film.